Welcome to the Digital Gamers Network. Today we're talking about PlayStation Now and its pricing. So who wants to go first? I mean, we saw that there's like a variation between the prices. We're looking at a couple videos of the lowest price and the highest price. What do you guys think of the rental periods, and what do you think of the pricing itself?
For 4 hours, that's not enough time for a game for me. I at least need a day or two. I don't get why charging for hours.
That's why they give you either that or
the
7 days. That makes more sense.
But then it goes up to $5.99 instantly. With,
I think that should just be the cheapest default right there, 7 days.
Yeah.
Or like a certain amount of days, because 4 hours, just like a few amount of hours in a day doesn't make any sense.
Well, for like just a party or something. Yeah.
And Redbox kind of does a better job at renting games.
Yeah.
Because I mean, you can
$1.29 for like a.
Yeah, I mean, and you can you have a certain amount of days to when you bring it back.
But this is way
cheaper.
Remember, this is for the next gen. This is for the 8th generation consoles that don't have backwards compatibility. So like these are games that you wouldn't be able to play on them without this service. So that's the deal with this.
I'm just saying, okay.
I mean, you can't use Redbox for. You wouldn't be able to do that on Redbox. That's the only issue with that.
I'm just saying, okay. So, you don't have the system. What's stopping you from getting that system and the game that you wanted? I mean,
because you just spent $500 on a PS4 controller and a game.
I can see this. I can see this making sense for the PlayStation TV, the Vita TV, because you can't actually put any PlayStation 3 games in that thing. So if you don't want to purchase the games, then like
if you wanted to play All Stars,
Yeah, if you can just put it on there for real quick.
Because for me, I totally wouldn't get it.
On top of that, if you have a PS4, of course, most of the time you're gonna have PlayStation Plus as a subscription, so that's already $50 in the toilet. Not in the toilet, but you're already getting games free every month for PlayStation Plus.
Which is pretty.
So do you really need and that goes back to your argument, why don't you instead buy a console? Just buy the PS3. It doesn't even matter if it's a 12 gig.
Right. I'm just just get it. I mean, you're okay. Like you said, you already got the PlayStation Plus. You're getting free games every couple of months
on your 8th gen console.
So what doesn't that kind of squash this?
It doesn't squash. Well, it just
it kind of makes
why would
it
you
seem
put,
a little useless.
Yeah, well, not useless, but sort of, yeah. Because you have to put basically $100 into a subscription service, into 2 subscription services. I don't know how much their subscription service is going to cost, but I'm guessing around $50.
I'll just go for the Plus, and that's about it. I don't see any benefit spending so much money for a rental.
And I mean, we just came from Gamescom. I mean, we just looked at Gamescom. They didn't talk about PS3 much at all. It doesn't look like they're losing support. We're not losing support for PS3, but they're definitely not talking about it. I'm sure that's because they want to get PlayStation Now more in the front end and more popular. Yeah, I think you should just go for a PS3. It's now in the $200 range. So PS3s are in the $200 range. I'm sure you can pick one up this Black Friday somewhere around somewhere around $150, $200. So
Used for pretty damn cheap.
Yeah, and if you really can't, and if you don't really want to get and if there's some of these a couple of these are actually third-party games, so you can just get them on Xbox 360, which is $100 now in many places. So the value here is kind of questionable. It's
And, I'm actually expecting the pricing to change up and the amount of hours. So that 4 hours just doesn't make any sense to me. But I mean, if they I'm sure the prices are gonna get cheaper because even they should know this is fucking ridiculous and stupid.
Yeah.
So yeah, I can get this. The service can come in handy because with rentals, it's hard to get rentals because with things like Redbox and GameFly, I know for sure. Sometimes there's gonna be if a game is really popular, it's gonna be a copy of a game that's the copy of that game is hard to find because it's gonna be sold out.
No, but this is remember, you can't play 8th gen console games on you can't play these games with 7th gen on the 8th gen. You have to get the console. Well, then again.
But I mean,
I'm still making PS3 games though.
I mean, but
no, I'm saying that you have to get the 7th gen console if you want to get. This service is basically for it's coming out first for PS4 because they want gamers that have the PS4, Xbox 360 players, to be able to play those PS3 games that they didn't get a chance to play.
Oh, so is it going? I mean, so is it going to have? Is it gonna have 7-gen games or both 8-gen?
It's gonna play PS1, PS2, PS3 games.
Okay, so you have a PS4. I mean, you can still stream games and stuff. I mean, they're doing the same thing on PS3. I mean, of course, on the PS3 you don't get PS4 games.
Yeah.
But I mean, you're still getting all these other games.
Yeah.
I'm just
like for PS3 gamers, this isn't really a necessary feature. We already have PS1 backwards compatibility. We already have PS3 games, so there's no reason to rent PS3 games if we can get PS3 games on our PS3. So like, this is more or less for Vita and for the PlayStation TV and for the PS4.
Are we still I know, but are we still getting new PS3 games for a while?
Yeah, they're gonna be new PS3 games.
I mean, because like,
more first party are gonna start going to PS4. We're gonna see more like third party games that are gonna be like in PS3, but there are already a nice lineup of games that are in the PS3's lineup.
I know, but as I mentioned before, like, I mean, this Now service can be coming in handy because, as I said before, they might start having PS4 games for the PS4, right?
You mean like holding like actual like Redbox and stuff?
Yeah.
Oh, that's what you meant. Okay, sorry.
like unboxing.
Like Redbox, that's what you meant. Like you were talking about, but you were talking about PS3 games to PS4. He meant PS4 games for PS4. And just renting.
Yeah, like this, I can see how this comes in handy because like sometimes when there's a new game and it's popular, sometimes like Redbox or the GameFly can be out of copies because that happened to me before when I tried it once and I just like gave up because like with this PlayStation Now service, I mean you can just if you want to rent a game, it's right on the internet. You can just like download it for cheap.
No, not download it. You just re-rent it. You stream it.
In terms of like, okay, yeah, maybe there's a game that's like out of copy, but what's the point? Like, you can wait for the game to get when somebody returns the copy. Yeah, it may take a while, but
I think
I don't know because my internet's always bad. So
I think in the end, though, we looked at the highest price of the game, like the highest price game in the beta is F1 2013. That game is $40, I think, or $50. That's $50 for 90 days. Now think about this. For 4 times that, you can get a PS3. So that means you have the console itself and a controller. You have the console and controller. That's 4 times that. So if you're gonna pay it for how many? If you're paying for it for an entire year, if you're gonna pay for F1 for all the year, which is 360 days, which is 90 times 4. So if you're paying for that for the entire year, you can pay for the console itself, pay for the game, and have it forever. That's the issue. Like, is it valuable or is it invaluable? There's no value in it if buying a console is going to solve that problem and basically leave you with a much better off.
Much better sense of satisfaction.
Yes, thank you. Yeah, like exactly. This service just does not do it right now, at least. So yeah, we'll come back to it whenever it becomes free from beta or at the back end of the beta, or when we get a lot more information about it. But right now, we're just not too excited about how it looks. This has been the Digital Gamers Network. Today I've been joined with
Faroff, the gamer,
your mama,
aka Kevin.
And
yes,
I activated it. Anyway,
y'all granny and Mark. That's good.
Who is everyone's grandmother? And this has been Brian.
I am your grandmother.
And
your grandmother. I gave birth to all of you. Oh God.
And this is the Digital Gamers Network.
It's like Uncle Grandpa.
And this has been...
Good morning.
And this has been the Digital Gamers Network. Thanks guys for listening. We'll have some more videos and subscribe.
All that long. Good morning. Oh no.